We're about to take our very first overnight ferry in the UK, leaving from Liverpool or Birkenhead, heading to Belfast. As Americans who have traveled throughout the UK, we've taken planes, we've taken trains, we've even hired cars. This is our first, not just ferry in the UK, but an overnight ferry. We are gonna be sleeping in our 4-berth inside cabin. We checked in with Stena, our ferry line that we're taking, sat in the waiting area for a little while, hopped on a bus that brought us onto the ship, and now we have checked into our room. And it's honestly a pretty good sized room. They left only one of the, I guess that one's permanent. Someone will always want to sleep here. But this one comes down, and even when we brought it down, it actually feels like a pretty good amount of space. There is definitely more room in this room than we had on the overnight train we took through, I think, Germany or Austria to Budapest was the overnight train we did before. And even the bathroom is really good sized. Stepping into here, I don't know if it'll be tall enough for you, Jeremy, but it's tall enough for me. Might be a little short, a little on the short side.
I'm used to things being short here.
I also appreciate that they left us many toilet rolls just in case, I guess, for extreme emergencies at sea.
Potentially.
There's a little desk area. It has a TV in here. We are gonna be living the high life tonight. It also seems like there are a decent amount of outlets in here. There are 2 plugs and 2 USBs here at this little desk station, as well as 2 here in the middle between the 2 sets of beds. And it looks like some nice little reading lights. And instead of a window, which I was tempted to get, but thought, you know, it'll be dark out. What are we gonna see? We have a nice piece of art. Some extra hangers, places to hang things, and, oh, ladder. That's the ladder in case you need the 3rd and 4th berths. This is a winter crossing. There's a storm heading for Great Britain, and we are on the 9th deck, so this could be an interesting evening, but let's at least go check out and see what else we've got working with. Sun deck, don't think we'll be needing that. Our deck has some sort of view of a cool hangout area with, looks like, some sports on TV. That's kind of fun. Oh, there's a cool thing that tells us where we are. So it looks like they have a shop. They have an a la carte restaurant called Taste, a sky bar that has drinks and snacks, a cinema where you can watch the latest films, the Hookah Lounge, which I think is an extra charge, and the Stena Plus Lounge, also I think a premium fee. And then a place called Barista that has cold snacks, coffee, and tea. There are not 1 but 2 movie lounges. Ooh, we could watch the Barbie movie tonight. Oh, that's in lounge 1. And then, oh, the Fall Guy. Charlie and the the old Charlie. I wanted to see the new one. Twisters, we could go watch Twisters. I feel like kind of similar to, this is kind of like a little cruise, but usually you get a couple days to acclimate yourselves before you really get to know the ship, and we have just the evening, so it's like we're gonna learn it and then leave. This area, I think, is called the living room. Seems very nice, seems like a good option if you wanted to stay and relax. I bet during day crossings, these are pretty full areas. So basically, the Hookah Lounge is like a comforting, more comfort, luxury experience.
Or maybe you didn't get a room or something.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a good thing for day crossing, like an easy upgrade for day crossing. The Plus Lounge says it includes a complimentary range of hot and cold drinks and light snacks and free Wi-Fi. Seems nice in there. I think having a room, we probably don't need to use either of these.
No, probably not.
But I bet on a day crossing, they would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't super busy, but it just feels really empty in here.
Yeah.
Multiple people told us we should come to the Whirl and come to Birkenhead, and the views of Liverpool from here are just fantastic. We went up to Vancouver Island not that long ago, and I felt like the ferry was from 1960 and hadn't been updated since 1960.
That's fair.
So this definitely feels very luxurious compared to a US ferry, at least in my neck of the woods. I like the videos of where we're going. So beautiful. Apparently there's something called Happy World, which seems like a cool play area for children. But we haven't eaten in like 9 hours, so I think it's time for dinner. We're gonna go to Taste.
If you're enjoying the video, give it a like and subscribe if you're not. It's an easy way to keep up with the channel and it really helps us out. Thank you.
I decided to get the plant-based burger, which was pretty good, but the chips were really good. Those were really nice chips. And Jeremy got the beef stroganoff, and I think he liked his pretty well overall as well. I think they're about 15 pounds each, which seems all right. Not bad food, pretty good. And when I was standing waiting for them to make my burger, they had just brought out some fresh haddock that they had just fried, and it looked pretty good too. I don't know, all around seems pretty good. There's also a store here. The store seems like a mostly like duty-free type store, but has some really odd things like Yankee hats and Yankee candles. What's with all the American stuff? I did just hear her saying that their alcohol's taxed, so I guess it's not technically duty-free, but it seems like the kind of stuff you would find in a duty-free store. Horse tattoos, that's what I'm here for. Decided to come out on the deck here. It's a little windy, but it's not too bad. We were supposed to leave about 20 minutes ago and we haven't yet. But that's okay, because this is a nice view, isn't it? Apparently, if you come on as a pedestrian, you have to get tickets from the information desk to get a shuttle bus. So we just stopped and did that. Oh, this thing even says video games. Jeremy just pointed out that they have both a gaming room and looks like a little slot machine area. Jeremy, are you gonna win me something fancy from the Bling King?
I'm not sure how fancy the things in the Bling King are.
I don't know. They look pretty blingy, whatever they are. Unicorns? No? Are they flying unicorn hippos or something?
Unsure.
They even have pet cabins and I think like a pet exercise area or relief area. We could have brought our kid, our dog child. Decided that the one last place we haven't checked out was the sun deck. So here we are. Oh, I think we might actually be moving, maybe? Oh, what do you know? We are moving. Bye, Birkenhead. I went up to the sun deck, deck 10, just in time to see us pull away from Birkenhead, and then watched the Liverpool skyline as we turned around and went down the Mersey. Beautiful. You know, we booked the cheapest basic cabin, the standard cabin, and it makes me wish a little bit that we would have booked one of the premium cabins that had a window, because it would have been nice to. We got such a late start. I mean, it's 45 minutes after we were supposed to leave, and so I just assumed that we would see our bon voyage while we were out eating or doing something up on one of the other decks, but it would have been nice to just sit here in the comfort of our warm room to watch it. So maybe that would have been worth it. Plus you get tea and coffee and a little bit more of an amenity package. I think the premium Wi-Fi too. But so far I feel like this has been a pretty fun and different experience, but now we're gonna put all the beds down. Not all the beds, just 2 of them. The other bed's gonna go down. We're gonna have a bunk bed party. No, but we're gonna, I think, tuck in for the night and hopefully we get some decent sleep. I think it's gonna be better than the train, personally. What do you think?
I think it can't be worse than the train, at least for me. We don't have the dog with us, which was part of my train issue.
It was such a comfortable temperature when we arrived that I didn't even think to look for the thermostat, but we found it. And it doesn't even appear to be on, so it must just be nice and cozy in here just because. You know, I feel like the pillow's pretty soft, the bed's pretty comfy. I don't know, I think we're gonna sleep pretty well, or at least I hope so. We are still, I think, only in the river and not yet in the sea, so it could get a little bit rough tonight. But so far, the room feels nice and cozy and the bed is comfortable. But we'll let you know for sure how that goes in the morning. We'll see you then. Good morning. I think we both slept pretty well. I woke up a little bit in the night. I had a couple dreams where I was on a suspension bridge, which I guess was from the swaying ship, but overall, really good experience. Had a lovely shower, nice hot water, great soap, and now they're telling us we gotta vacate our room, so we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Good morning, Belfast. It's still very dark out because it's only about 6:15. They told us to sit and wait until they call our shuttle bus, so that's what we shall do. It's too early for Jeremy, I think. I have a little more pep in my step this morning than Jeremy does. No one was left sitting in the area we were in, so we tried to go down to deck 3 because we thought maybe everyone went downstairs, and a nice man down there told us that we weren't supposed to be there yet and that everyone was on deck 7, and so we realized, oh, we were just on the wrong deck. We were on 8, so we came to deck 7. Perfect timing. Got on the bus, took the bus back. Bag came off the conveyor belt just as we were coming through. Took a cab into the city center of Belfast, walked through some sort of mall transit center, stopped and grabbed some coffee and a bite to eat. We're about to drop our bags off so we can have a fun day exploring the city. Yay, we made it.
We did.
Would you do it again? Well, I guess
We have to do it
doing
again.
it again, but overall I think we had a good experience, right?
Yeah, it was fine. I woke up a little bit, but it wasn't that bad.
You know, the one thing that I would like to do is try maybe a little bit longer of a journey, because we were only on the actual boat for about 9 hours, maybe 9.5. And so we didn't really get to sleep as much as I would have liked to. I'm the kind of person that needs a full 8 hours of sleep, and I got about 6.5. I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna have a fun day here, but I think maybe a little bit longer of a journey would have made for a more enjoyable experience. However, I have said this before and I will say this again, public transport in the UK, including now ferries, is 10,000 times better than it is in the US. If that's any indication to you what our public transport is like in the US, that includes our ferry systems, at least the ones that I've experienced. Thank you so much for watching. If you have another suggestion for a different kind of journey we should take, whether it's a plane, train, ferry, or something else, leave a comment and let us know. And make sure you stick around so that you can see our video from here in Belfast. Thank you again for watching. Thanks for our patrons for supporting our channel. And if you haven't seen our video in Liverpool yet, we just spent the day in Liverpool. Go check it out right here.